Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you will all fine and enjoying a good health. I'm a Sadari lecturer, Multan Public School and College. Today we are going to discuss the topic from chapter number or unit number 6, Fish and Fisheries. Dear students, this is the last lecture from this unit. The topic of this, you can say the lecture, is the uses of fish, improvements of fishing methods and processing techniques, and fish exports, in which we'll discuss export of seafood is facing many problems, and then we'll discuss measures to increase the export of seafood, and then we'll discuss the legislation about the fish and fisheries department, and then we'll discuss export promotion bureaus EPB role in fisheries, and then we'll discuss sustainability in fishing industry, and then we'll discuss that lastly the figure on the last slide later we will show 6.14 in which the example of label for an unprocessed and pre-packed products. Okay, dear students, so these are the, you can say, the subtopics which we'll discuss in this lecture. Firstly, we'll discuss the uses of fish. Fish is low in fat, high in protein, and excellent source of omega-3 fatty acids. A regular consumption of fish can reduce the risk of various diseases and disorders. Next, second topic we'll discuss on this slide: improvements of fishing methods and processing techniques. There are 29 fish processing units in Pakistan with storage capacity of 10,000 tons. Out of these, 25 units are located in Karachi. Federal government provided intelligentsia and technical assistance to seafood establishment for improving their processing conditions in line with various EU stand for European Union or international standards. Through this process, 8 establishments have already improved their conditions and were approved to export seafood to European countries, means that EU stand for, I've been already told to you, European countries. In addition, another 5 plants have upgraded their conditions, and others are also undertaking changes in their facilities to comply with EU, European Union or international standards. Next, dear students, we'll discuss about the fish export. Fish and fisheries products are processed and exported to over 50 countries. About 35% of the fish and fishery products are exported to European countries: Japan, USA, China, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Malaysia, South Korea, Hong Kong, Sri Lanka, and Singapore, and other major importing countries. The export data is given below. Means that some of you can say the countries in which Pakistan is going to export the fishing industries, in which the Vietnam, Thailand, China, United Arab Emirates, South Korea, Kuwait, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Indonesia, Sri Lanka, Qatar, Japan, Taiwan, Hong Kong, United Kingdom, Bahrain, USA, United States of America, Singapore, Bangladesh. Okay, and you can say these are the countries through which Pakistan exported its fish and the items with regarded the fish. Okay, Pakistan's seafood exports have increased 27.94% to 1,98,420 tons, fetching $451.026 million for the national exchequer in the fiscal year 2017 and 18. फिस्कल ईयर से मुराद ये होता है कि माली साल, जहाँ से यानी कि जो एक माली साल जो है यानी कि वो स्टार्ट होता है फिस्कल ईयर फाइनेंसेस के हवाले से. जिस तरह हमारा बजट पेश होता है तो वो बजट के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू के हवाले से यानी कि वो भी जून में पेश होता है और उसकी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन जो है वो जुलाई में शुरू होती है. ठीक है, तो इसलिए यानी कि जुलाई टू जुलाई जो है यानी कि ये दैट इज़ कॉल्ड द फिस्कल ईयर. The country's export value increased 14.757% from $393.662 million of 155,091 tons in 2016 and 17. However, as per officials, the country's fisheries exports declined 7.35% in value to $11.837 million tons in July 2018 from $12.776 million in the same months last fiscal year. The quantity was down 2.87% to 5,452 tons from 5,613 tons. Right? So these are, you can say, the story of the export to the other countries. Okay, and the countries I have been told to you through which Pakistan exported its items of fish. Okay, and now we'll discuss export of seafood is facing many problems. Okay, in which the 5 problems are there, which we'll discuss. Post-harvest losses are high due to handling of fish catch on board and long voyage time. Secondly, there is congestion at Karachi Fish Harbour. There are more than 16,000 fish boats operating in Sindh zone. So that's why the congestion is there. The storage capacity is only 10,000 tons, which is not sufficient to cater the future requirement. Fourth one, Pakistan is exporter of raw material or semi-processed fish, means that the seafood. Next and last, marine aquaculture is not existent. However, freshwater aquaculture is fairly developed. Next, dear student, measures to increase the export of seafood. There are, you can say, the lot of measures which have been taken to increase the export of seafood in Pakistan. The measures are: first one, upgradation of fishing vessels to control post-harvest losses. Secondly, provision of modern peeling sheds for providing raw material to fish processing industry. And third one, provision of flake ice plants on harbors. Incentive marketing efforts at international level. Next, promotion of marine aquaculture. Sixth one, human resource development through training. That is, you can say, the very compulsory element, because most of the fishermen, they are illiterate. Okay, as far as you can say the Pakistan's largest and biggest profession, agriculture, is concerned, where the most of the farmers, okay, they are also the illiterate. The illiteracy, that is, you can say, the big, you can say, the social evil in Pakistan. So that's why, as far as the development of the fisheries are concerned in Pakistan, the fisherman, okay, at any level, okay, inland fisheries or marine fisheries, where the farmers are concerned, okay, they must be literate one according to their professions. Human resource development program through training, I have been told to you. Regular monitoring of resources through stock assessments, survey and exploratory fishing. Number next, training in standard operating procedures, SOP. SOP means that SOP stands for standard operating procedures, good manufacturing practices, good hygienic practices, hazard analysis, critical control points, and traceability method of staff of MFD. Right? Number next, training of fishermen, boat owners, mole holders, and auction hall operators in SOP, standard operating procedures. You can say these must be in the Urdu language, okay, through which they can be understood, okay, very easily. And good operational management practices along the entire fisheries chain. Last, technical advice for improvement of fishing boats and landing sites, as well as technical advice and designs for upgradation of education halls. Right? And next we'll see the legislation regarding the fishing and fisheries in Pakistan. In order to comply with EC regulations and to control the quality of seafood, Government of Pakistan promulgated Pakistan Fish Inspection and Quality Control Act 1997 and Rules 998 thereunder. Means that the proper laws and the proper legislation is done over the to solve the problems of the fisheries department. Next, dear students, on the next slide, Export Promotion Bureau, means that EBP. EBP stands for Export Promotion Bureau. Its role in the Fisheries Department. EBP has been the main coordinating agency to improve the hygienic conditions in Karachi Fish Harbour and for the upgradation of fish processing units to meet European countries or international standards. Ministry of Commerce, Export Promotion Bureau provided assistance to all agencies concerned with export of fish or seafood from Pakistan. Export Promotion Bureau imported fish crates, fishing trawlers, and concerned with export of fish, seafood from Pakistan. Export Promotion Bureau is also, you can say, playing a very vital role in processing units as well. Export Promotion Bureau is also importing 2 lakh fish boxes to meet the requirement at Karachi Fish Harbour. Export Promotion Bureau facilities Marine Fisheries Department, Karachi, for procurement of appliances and equipments for upgradation of quality control and laboratory to meet international standards. So these are that was the role of the Export Promotion Bureau in the promotion of the fisheries in Pakistan. And next one, sustainability in fishing industry. A conventional idea of a sustainable fishery is one that is harvested at a sustainable rate, where the fish population does not decline over time because of fishing practices. The principles of sustainable development maintain that first one, environmental, second one, economic and social issues are interconnected and must be integrated into the decision making process. On the last slide, dear students, will discuss example for an unprocessed and pre-packed product. The diagram and the figure 6.14 is showing first one on the top, commercial designation and scientific name. Means that is a drum fish. This is the example. And production method and catch area. Production method means that the caught, okay, and different, you can say, the methods can be used in that, but the area where you can say that method can be used for catching is Kawada, right? Fishing gear category means that the trawls, net weight, net quality 250 grams. Food operator means that the business name and address, okay. And in the down identification mark, there is a triple X. Triple X means that the identification mark means that those who are sailing, okay, those who are you can say this sailing point of is concerned. Next, certification label means that in the monogram is there, and top triple Y certified sustainable, okay, is showing. Storage conditions. Storage conditions means that keep at 0 to 2 degree, okay. And quick response means that the diagram is showing means that the label is there. Best before use of date, okay, used by 22nd 10/2017, okay. Date of landing, landed in Kilibax, means that is the name of the place where the you can say the item is landed over there, okay. The port of landing, okay, and the date is mentioned over there, right, 18/10/2017. So these are the, you can say, some of the methods which can be meet at the international standards, right. That's all from my side, dear students.